Hi, welcome back. I am Saki, and this is my 1 year post-op after ACDF surgery, which is anterior cervical discectomy with fusion from C3 to C7, and then two bones removed at the C5 and C6 level. So I had my appointment today with my doctor, my surgeon, and it's been 1 year. And as you can see, I'm not wearing the bone growth stimulator anymore. I was told I didn't need to do it. So I'm so happy about that. So if you are new, welcome to They Call Me Suki. If you're returning, welcome back. I just wanted to give a quick update on my journey after having ACDF surgery. So, according to the doctor, everything looks really good in my cervical spine. The fusion has taken place, so there is bone growth, which was the biggest problem. I wasn't growing bone. So I had to wear the bone growth stimulator for about 6 more months. So yeah, so it's been really a tough journey, but I am better. I still have low back pain, which happened after the surgery. So there is some compression on a disc in my low back, but there's no compression on the nerves or the spine. So right now, the doctor is saying basically I need to exercise and lose weight. That should help with the pain. So I am in the process of losing weight, but after having the surgery, there are so many things that happen, and I was experiencing a lot of exhaustion. To find out about since April, I found out that I have what is it called? Adrenal insufficiency syndrome. So now my adrenal gland is not producing any cortisol. So it leaves me really, really wiped out. So I'm seeing an endocrinologist, and she believes that because the surgery was so rough, it just kind of just threw me into this adrenal insufficiency. And then as a result of all of the injections I was getting before the surgery, it put the adrenal gland to sleep. So right now I'm on a lot of steroids trying to get the adrenal gland to wake up. That is my prayer. I believe it will happen sooner than later. So, and I'm also on Zepbound trying to lose weight. So the steroids are making me gain, and the Zepbound is supposed to make me lose. So I'm going up and down. So it's not really that much. I've been taking both since April, and I think I've lost about maybe 4 pounds, 6 at the most, where it's just up and down. So I'm not very happy with that. So that's my story. So the surgery for me was very rough. I had pretty much the entire cervical spine from C3 to C7 and some bones at C5 and C6 removed and screws. So there's no screws in the back of my neck, they're just in the front. So I have to be very careful at what I do. So as you all know, I do care for my husband. He is still in the facility. He's due to come home. I got an extension. He's due to come home January 5th, but I have to find caregivers because I cannot lift, turn, or pull. The doctor said he doesn't place any restrictions on me, but just to use common sense because there's a lot of hardware in there, and this was a very rough surgery. So if you are pending ACDF surgery or if you've had it, my story is a little different from what I saw online before my surgery. It was not easy. I did not jump back into shape like literally a day after I'm up. Initially, it looked really good. I was up. They had me on the walker. I had some other weird stuff that happened when I was in the hospital. And then I went into rehab. So I was doing pretty good in terms of getting better with the walker. And then they sent me home without a walker, and I had to get someone to take care of me. So if you are single, or like me, I'm not single, but my husband is not capable of taking care of me because I care for him. I had to get a caregiver. I had to get a hospital bed, which my husband had too. So I'm still sleeping in the hospital bed, but I'm planning to transition back to my bed very soon. So you will need to be able to sleep sitting up. So if you have a recliner, that works. For me, I have a recliner, but I also had the hospital bed, so that worked better for me. So I could be more comfortable as opposed to sleeping in a chair. So it's been a little over a year. My surgery was August 21st, 2024. It is now September 16th, 2025. And as of today, no more bone growth stimulator, and I feel better. I can turn my neck up and down. I still have a little stiffness in the back, I can lift my arms up, but I can't keep them up too long. So I'm still actually in physical therapy for my neck and my low back. So this is a short video. It's just a 1-year post-op on ACDF surgery. And I just wanted to let you guys know how I'm doing. And again, if you're pending the surgery, if you're thinking about having it, do your research. I had a very good surgeon, but still I ended up having, I won't really say complications, just a long recovery process that was hard. So yeah, just ask questions, because I thought I asked everything I could possibly ask. I watched some surgeries on YouTube, and still it really turned out being different. So just to be honest, everybody's surgery is going to be different. You can get some pointers. So like for me, it took literally a year to get to where I'm feeling better. I'm still not 100%. I still use a cane here and there. I try not to use it in the house, but when I go out, I do have it. So yeah, but what I can tell you, if you can, as soon as the surgery is over, just start walking as much as you can, because if you don't, then you'll end up like me, having more difficulties walking. I had difficulties walking afterwards because I had to use a walker. But and just because, and then I had vertigo, so I was in the hospital after that for vertigo, which I found out can happen after the surgery. So something just popped up on my screen. So if you saw that, sorry. Yeah, so these are the things that I had. I mean, it was just rough. So I'm rambling, but if you have any questions, put them in the description. I am so happy to help you, guide you, answer any questions. If this video is good to you, hit a like, leave a comment, subscribe, share, and I don't have to go back to the surgeon until 1 year. So it'll be my second year post-op. They want to follow me. If anything else happens, they said I can reach out. So my belief is I'll be good until the second year. So I probably won't do another video about ACDF surgery until year 2 post-op. So thank you for watching. I appreciate your time. And if you're on this journey of having ACDF surgery, my prayers are with you. Hopefully you won't have such a rough time as I did. But again, everybody's surgery is different. They told me initially 2 to 3 months recovery. We're at year 1. All right, you guys, have a good one. Talk to you soon.